With Bitcoin sitting right at 105,000, investors are on the edge of their seat. What is going to happen? It seems as though the bulls aren't out there to buy Bitcoin up, and therefore the rest of the cryptocurrency market is just sitting, waiting, hoping that somebody comes in to buy. Now, it's a very interesting situation that we're in right now because, of course, the overall fear and greed index is not showing much greed. It's sitting at a level of 61. And as a matter of fact, that is just one tick above neutral. We're sitting there as $105,000 is being tested. And as you can see, this is an extremely difficult level of support that we tested, and tested all throughout 2024 into 2025. Finally, when broken, Bitcoin moved a little higher, but now we are using 105,000 as support. Hopefully, it holds up just as strong as it did when it was resistance. Now, we're going to be talking about that in the light of Shiba Inu coin, because right now, it's on the verge of its worst performance so far this year. So let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to apologize for my voice. I know it might be a little annoying to listen to this video, but I worried myself sick when YouTube deleted my channel a couple of days ago, and obviously it took a physical toll on me. So here we are, no voice, still recording this video, and I hope that you guys can bear with me until it comes back. But we're going to talk about Shiba Inu coin and its current price action and its current technical analysis, looking at some indicators in a second here. But I do want to say one of the ways that I've been able to get through all of this indecision, uncertainty, fear, it's crazy, right? That we're sitting at such a high level. Before, this would have been an all-time high. But because Bitcoin has fallen from 112,000 to 105,000, this is now almost viewed in a bearish light, which doesn't make much sense. But if you look at Shiba Inu coin, in terms of its overall performance right now, it is falling back down heavy again. Shiba Inu coin is at fresh lows, as Bitcoin is essentially at fresh highs. So it doesn't necessarily make sense, and one of the ways that I've been able to get through that is diversification. One of the tokens that I've been diversifying into is Doge Inu. So if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about this one, you got a link for it down in the description below. It's going to pull you up to this website right here where you're going to be able to see everything that they are building. This is an entire ecosystem around their Doge Inu token. You've got social media platforms, you've got AI technology, you've got blockchains, NFT marketplaces, and more. So if you're interested in buying, all you're going to do is connect your wallet, and I like to use Wallet Connect to make my purchases with these tokens, and I connect through Best Wallet. So if you guys don't have Best Wallet and you would like to check it out, you got a link for everything down there. From there, you guys can also click on their dashboard, and one of the things that I like is you can literally trade any token in your wallet. So if you guys have been sitting on a cryptocurrency that hasn't been doing anything for you over the last couple of months, or maybe even years, you can swap that for Doge Inu. You can see that they are currently sitting at about 0.05027. The launch price is expected to be 1 cent, and shortly thereafter, they're expected to reach 1.5 cents. So there's a lot of money to be made if these price predictions come true. If you guys are interested in seeing who else is buying what, you can obviously view the live transactions as they occur. And then from there, check out their social media. We're talking 820,000 followers out on their X account. Guys, this is incredible. But despite all of it, we have to take a diverse approach. And yes, I do continue to hold and invest into Shiba Inu coin. I have not bought any Shiba Inu coin maybe in the last couple of weeks, but my average remains around 1,100 points per coin. Therefore, I am still, I guess, in the money. And that is a very good sign that I'm, continuing to hold and willing to hold as I am in the green. But let's talk about why Shiba Inu coin could be on the verge of its worst performance so far this year. Shiba Inu coin is currently teetering on the edge of one of its worst performances this year. The recent plunge below the 50-day exponential moving average is a dangerous shift in sentiment on this highly speculative asset. Shiba Inu coin is now trading around 1330, and I believe it's down to about 1320. What was it at? 1312 points per coin at the time that I'm recording this video. Down roughly 4% in the last 24 hours. The breakdown below the 50-day exponential moving average is concerning because it confirms the loss of short-term bullish momentum and that it previously supported the coin's recovery attempts. The 50-day exponential moving average has been acting as a dynamic support level for weeks, holding the price up against increasing bearish pressure. Now that it's given way, the path is open for further downside. And that's not scary, but the further downside is 1,100 points per coin. Guys, we're talking bear market lows at a time when Bitcoin is hitting bull market highs. It doesn't make much sense until you look at the fact that we are nowhere near an altcoin season beginning. Bitcoin right now is extremely dominating the market. In terms of an altcoin season, we are at a level of 18 out of 100, which means that altcoins are not in anybody's focus. Bitcoin is 100% leading the market right now. And if Bitcoin struggles, altcoins and meme coins will struggle. We need to see Bitcoin rising. We need to see greed rising before we have a confident market where investors can go out and buy altcoins and meme coins once again. It says the next major support level is around 1280 points per coin, followed by 1120 points per coin. If Shiba Inu coin fails to find footing at these levels, it could easily test 1,900 points per coin, marking a return to the lowest price levels in recent memory. This would not only erase all of the momentum built over the last couple of months, but could trigger panic selling as well. And I absolutely agree. Guys, if we're back down testing 900 points per coin, meme coin traders are going to get spooked. It says, adding to the bearish scenario, the RSI, which is already sinking below 41, a clear sign of weakening demand and growing selling pressure. Furthermore, the 100-day exponential moving average and 200-day exponential moving average remain firmly overhead. Volume is also telling a grim story. Despite a sharp decline, we are not seeing a spike in buying volume. So we need a lot of these indicators to turn around before Shiba Inu coin sees bullish momentum once again. But that does not stop me from buying, adding, accumulating, and dollar cost averaging. So if you guys are interested in buying Shiba Inu coin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, you got a link in the description below for the KSEX exchange. You guys are going to be able to go out there. You're going to be able to trade Shiba Inu coin on up to 75x leverage. This is the best part. 0% futures fees. So make sure to check it out if you guys are interested in some of the cheapest trades in the entire industry. Not only SHIB, but you can trade literally any crypto that you guys want. And of course, if you're interested in holding, make sure to hold on the blockchain so the asset is yours in your custody. Let me know what you guys are doing, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.